where I'm considering waste men. Consider, like, they're even a thought. I consider them.
Every now and then, you know what I'm saying, most of the majority of the time, you dig.
Hey guys, welcome to my channel. This is The Many Faces of Mimi, and today we are discussing, okay, how we become more stupid, or let's just say we make questionable decisions the older we get. I feel like we kind of go through this. I've come to the conclusion that we kind of go through the same things we did as adolescents when in your 30s and single. Let me explain why. When we get to 30, us women, okay, we suddenly, whether it's conscious, whether it's unconscious, whether, you know, family's on you about settling down or whatever, there's this awareness, yeah, that we have. Obviously not all women, but the majority of women, that we have as we're approaching 30, that time is running out. Time is running out. We need to be looking for husband. We need to be looking for man. We need to be looking for a baby father. We need to be looking, okay? If not looking, it's definitely in the back of our minds, right? And with this idea, right, we become a little bit desperate. We become a little bit desperate, okay? And we start looking for potential that really isn't there. And I find this particularly with women who are more established, yeah? I'm just saying, like, most women want a man who can at least match their salary or above, who is ambitious, who is, you know, a serious guy. You want those things. And up until about 29, 30, we tend to be quite consistent in that, yeah? We tend to be quite consistent that we want a man who is, you know, if not established in his career, then definitely on the path, you know, definitely on the path, who is, you know, family orientated, career focused, serious guy. He's a serious guy. That's what you want. That's what all women want, particularly women who are on that path themselves. And I find because of this, the older we get, the more we notice that slim pickings out here. Slim pickings out here. So we tend to start crossing a few things off the list. Small. Before, you didn't want somebody who had baby moms. Now, okay, we're getting older. That's fine. It's expected. Fine. I'm neither for nor against. I'm just saying. Then it's, oh, he has to be earning more than you. Small. It becomes, he has to be at least on the same salary. Couple more years, it's, listen, I just try to find a man with a job, okay? And because of and I'm not saying that that's what makes our decisions stupid. What makes our decisions stupid is that we start lying to ourselves about the guys that we're seeing. We start making excuses for their circumstances. We start trying to justify why we need to be with this person, when you really check it, this man ain't got shit for you. He ain't got shit for you. If anything, he's looking at you like you're some kind of meal ticket. You know what I'm saying? I have noticed so much, and this is men as well, it's particularly men of, you know, African, Asian nationalities, is that because of the pressure to get married and because of the pressure to have a certain kind of guy, our decision making when it comes to the partners that we actually want eventually is compromised. It's compromised. For guys, it's less to do with personality, more to do with, you know, she a good girl. Can I present her to my family? Done. She's a good girl. I can present her to my family. Don't matter what the fuck her personality is like. I don't care. As long as I can present her to my parents. With women, it's, he wants to be with me. I want children. I want to get married. Therefore, he'll do. And the issue with that is, if We know the issue. We can see where it's going to go from here. You know what I'm saying? It's so weird, man. I'm talking about this now because I was going to do a video on is settling such a bad thing? Yeah. At the end of the day, most of us, at our core, just want someone who's going to love us, who we can love back. You know? And I think as we get older, we are more aware that that's what we want. However, if you compromise too much, my friend, like, nobody's going to know you more than you know yourself. Or nobody should know you more than you know yourself. Yeah, you should know what your strengths are. You should know what your weaknesses are. You should know, really, you've been dating for a while now, you should kind of know, see the signs when a guy is, I don't know, a liar, a cheater. You know, obviously these signs aren't very clear, but when you've been out here, there are little things that you tend to notice. But I find the older we get, the more we kind of brush those things to the side or pretend they don't exist. That's my theory anyway. Please let me know if you disagree with it, if you think I'm talking shit, but I stand by it. The older we get as women, the more questionable our decisions become when it comes to dating. Prime example, Dirty John. And I know she was very slow. She did seem like she was really slow, you know? But that kind of thing, that kind of, you know, and the signs were there. The little signs were there. But when you want love, you want companionship, you just want somebody to be with, which is fine, like that, which is absolute, and that's normal, that's natural. But at the end of the day, I do think if it ends in heartbreak, what was the point? What was the point? You know, we need to really learn from our past relationships, learn from our past mistakes, and, you know, be honest with ourselves. If you're honest with yourself about things, fair, continue in this relationship. You know, at the end of the day, he gives you what you want in that moment. It's good for them. But if you walk into it and you're trying to lie to yourself about the guys you're seeing, then sis, do better. Do better. We deserve better. And this is me as well. Like, I'm not out here saying, oh, women, no, this is me. Like, I've been in, you know, situations where I'm considering waste men. Consider, like, they're even a thought. I consider them. Well, maybe, do you know what I mean? You know, men do need the extra knowing this motherfucker can't do shit for me that I can't do for myself, and then some. Like, we don't need to be carrying everything. We don't need to be carrying everything, okay? Put it out there into the universe, the kind of man that you want, and do not sway until you find him. Don't get me wrong, little compromises, yeah, but core values, core things, like things that mean the most to you. Things that mean the most to you, I don't think need to be compromised. I don't, when finding a mate, you know, especially if it's potentially somebody you want to get married to, you know. Just something to bear in mind if you're out there in the world past 28, 29 and find yourself making some real questionable decisions in the name of, oh, I have to get married, I have to have children. People are doing adulting. I have to be part of it. People are doing adulting. People are not happy. If people are doing adulting because the adulting looks a certain way, they're not happy. You know, if they've had to compromise their own wants, needs, desires in a mate, or because of adulting, or because people can say, oh, but this one is married. Relax. Find somebody who makes sense to you. Girl, I am fully talking to myself right now. So I really had to check myself. and be like, well, what are you considering here? Who are you considering here? Can you respect yourself? Anyway, I really hope you enjoyed my video. Don't forget to check out my blog, themanyphasesofmimi.com. Let me know what you think. Subscribe, like my video, and share. And take on board. And if you disagree, please let me know below in the comments. And I'll speak to you soon.